This week in bots. This week in bots. This week in bots. This week in bots.
This week in bots. Story number 1. Anthropic creates an AI model so powerful that governments treat it like enriched uranium. Sources: Anthropic, Reuters, and Axios. Anthropic created 2 versions of the same artificial intelligence model, Fable and Mythos. They are identical, except Mythos has some of the safety restrictions removed. For most people, Fable. But for a small group of approved and trusted insiders, there is Mythos. Historically, this arrangement was called a guild, or a priesthood, or occasionally a royal family. The future is looking less like universal empowerment and more like medieval licensing. To make things urgent, the CEO of Anthropic partner Amazon personally contacted the US Treasury Secretary to alert him that Anthropic's models are so advanced they could, maybe by some chance, just might get jailbroken by criminals. The US government immediately ordered Anthropic to suspend access to Fable and Mythos after national security concerns emerged regarding foreign access and potential jailbreaks. In a nutshell, here's what happened. Anthropic would very much like you to believe they have built an AI model so powerful that governments treat it like enriched uranium, which sounds less like a product launch and more like a buying opportunity. How can I invest? This week in bots. Story number 2. AI reboots the Industrial Revolution. Sources: Reuters, The Wall Street Journal, and company filings. Artificial intelligence is a software story. Algorithms, models, predictions, words appearing on screens. Then something rather awkward happened. The AI industry started demanding gigawatts of electricity, entire semiconductor fabrication plants, data centers appearing across the landscape, new transmission lines, stronger electrical grids, and more nuclear reactors. Apparently, the future of software requires an astonishing amount of hardware. Here's the rub. We were promised superintelligence. What we're getting is a reboot of the Industrial Revolution with predictive text. This week in bots. Story number 3. Show us the mine. According to Semaphore, US government administration officials discussed whether the federal government should take equity stakes in major AI companies. This is history repeating itself. Nevada became a state in 1864 because there was an awful lot of silver laying under the ground. The government thought all that silver would transform civilization, or help win the US Civil War. Washington appears to have reached the same conclusion with artificial intelligence by declaring, "Show us the mine." The AI industry seems surprised by this. Silicon Valley spent 3 years explaining that artificial intelligence is the most valuable resource in human history, and then acting shocked when the federal government shows up to strike a claim. The future is here, and capitalist Washington would like to, at least partially, nationalize private industry. This week in bots. Story number 4. The G7 discovers autocomplete. Sources: The New York Times, Reuters. The G7 summit this week included presidents, prime ministers, diplomats, military planners, and artificial intelligence executives. For most of computing history, software companies worried about bugs. Now they worry about national sovereignty. Imagine explaining to someone 5 years ago that chatbot developers would be attending meetings normally reserved for heads of state. At some point, artificial intelligence stopped being a member of the software industry and quietly became a geopolitical actor. We were promised better autocomplete. Instead, we're getting digital nuclear diplomacy. The future is here, and apparently tech companies need state departments. This week in bots. Story number 5. Return of ration cards. Source: Business Insider. Technology companies have promised that artificial intelligence would make knowledge work dramatically cheaper. Then they got the invoice. The assumption was simple. If AI makes workers more productive, then unlimited AI should create unlimited productivity. Unfortunately, accounting discovered mathematics. Now companies are introducing token budgets, usage caps, and internal negotiations over who gets access to expensive AI models. This creates a fascinating situation. Every question costs money. Every prompt costs money. Some engineers are reportedly asking about AI token allocations during job interviews. Be prepared for metered parking.
This week in bots. This week in bots. This week in bots. This week in bots.